But again, the other side of it is that now it elevated India.
What India showed the world on September 24th, 2014 truly amazed the world. And rightly so, because for a developing nation to reach a distant planet is nothing less than a miracle. And yes, a miracle considering the way it all started. It all started off at Tumba in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala as Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station in 1962. It was renamed to Vikram Sarabhai Space Research Centre in honour of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, the father of the Indian space program. Mangalyaan is a prime example of frugal innovation and is mainly a technology demonstration mission. In addition, it is a scientific endeavour meant to complement the observations of probes launched by other space agencies. The mission is to measure the amount of methane in the Martian atmosphere for scientists to deduce the history of Mars's atmosphere. Hailed by the scientific community across the world as a great engineering feat, ISRO's Mangalyaan entered Martian orbit and India made a permanent mark in the book of history to be the first Asian country to reach the giant red planet. The first country in the world to do so in its first attempt. Also, India is the only country to have conducted it in such a small expense of $74 million. India dared to dream. When this mission was announced 2 years ago, the world wasn't sure if India could pull off such a big task, but ISRO backed its own abilities and delivered with flying colours. There were over 60 missions to Mars before Mangalyaan, and only a small fraction have been successful. ISRO scientists did not look at history, instead chose to focus on the task at hand, and the outcome surprised everyone. This is the biggest lesson perhaps for everyone. At a time when big money, big funding and big headlines talk, ISRO went about its job with minimal fuss and wrapped up the project with an unheard budget of $74 million. Clearly, it's not all about having the funding. It's really about knowing what to do. Mangalyaan, in fact, is a reminder to all of us that bootstrapping still works. More than money, it's ideas, thinking and execution that matter. By developing indigenous core capabilities, ISRO managed to pull off a scientific miracle, so to speak. Also, Mangalyaan is not quite an example of Indian low-cost experiment. On the contrary, it is a well-planned project where there were really no shortcuts. In that sense, it projects India in a different light, being ingenious while playing by the rules. That's the bottom line. One can dream, envision and plan, but it is only when you can actually get the results that you will be taken seriously. And finally, while India has been finding its place on the global map through its knowledge industry, there is still the tag of India being successful by flaunting its low-cost advantage. While Mangalyaan is indeed a low-cost program, the know-how behind this project has shown beyond doubt that India has what it takes when it comes to advanced high-tech initiatives. This is a big inspiration for everybody to compete on high quality and to be counted among the best in business across the globe.